Hi again, everyone. We got cut off just a little bit at the end there, but I wanted to make sure everyone knew that for the assignment number 1, the EV meter, you're taking 3 different types of light, and each one you're using those 3 different settings. So to take 3 photographs in each type of light: 3 in direct, 3 in fill, and 3 in diffused, right? I'm going to do a demo on that too. But right now I wanted to show you something because we were talking a little bit about fill light. And I don't know if you guys ever had this happen, but most of us have. You've been out in the noonday sun, right? Midday. That's when the sun's directly overhead and it's shining directly down on your face, right? What happens there is you often get really ugly shadows. I did a little photograph here of how it often will look on someone's face. You get big dark circles where the eyes are. You get a little kind of mustache, a little funky mustache, and a little goat patch over here, under the lips. And you can't see the features very well, right? It just doesn't look good. And you're wondering, God, that's not how it looked to me with my eyes, right? Because when I looked at my subject, the subject looked great. This also happens a lot when you see people with ball caps. They're out in the noonday sun, they've got a ball cap, and the only thing you see is their lips because the ball cap has created this big patch of shade over the most of their face, right? So there's 2 ways you can get around that with fill light. One is you can put your flash on. Yes, you can use your flash in full sun, and that will act as fill light to fill in those dark shadows, because you really don't want to show your friends like this, right? Not a very flattering look. The other thing you can do is you can use a simple piece of white paper. And I'm going to do this demo because I think this really demonstrates how something as simple as a white piece of paper can lighten up a face, right? So if you have that kind of situation where you're trying to take a photograph and it's not the ideal lighting situation, right? It's noonday or the middle of the day, and that's the worst kind of light to take a portrait or any kind of photograph in, is the middle of the day. But something as simple as a piece of paper can throw light on the subject. And when I do that, you should be able to see my face light up, right? Because I have overhead light going on here. So this should make, you can see how fill light can work to fill in those shadows and put a little brightness on the subject. Right, that's it for the fill light. We'll see you in class.